wants to regroup and go over the strategy. On offense, here are the Celtics.
Number 55.
They're on a 9-1 run. Pass to Porzingis. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Shot clock at 6. Here's White. Count it.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Harden with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Kicks it out to Harden. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
I'll tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen. Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
LA basketball.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Harden. And he drives in. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
And stolen by Leonard. Here's Jones. And it's White with the rebound.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Now Harden, following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt, knocks down the 3-ball.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Left side, Tatum. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside Leonard. And stolen by Tatum. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And slammed in by Holiday.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
It's your fight squad. Who wants a t-shirt? Come on, let me hear you get loud.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers, trailing by 5. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Now here's Brown following the miss by Al Horford. No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That's his first foul. Here's Simmons. Batum wide open. He fires. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
So good at so quickly analyzing and getting through his progressions. Nick Batum gets it off before the defender can react.
Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one. And Cornett gets it to go.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
On the wing, Batum. No good from outside. Celtics leading by 4. Brown with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Pass to Pritchard. With some arc. And stolen by Simmons. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Bogdanovich, no luck. And here is Brown. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Tatum. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Celtics lead by 4. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And so here are the Clippers. 4-point game. But tried by Simmons. And Pritchard pulls it down. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Outside, Jones. And stolen by Tatum. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Rebound by the Clippers.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Goes back up. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Celtics leading by 6. Here's Pritchard. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Celtics passing it around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing. Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Count the basket. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Now, Craig makes it off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Simmons. And Tatum pulls it down.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Down low. Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And now it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
Boy, that little bit of contact will not be enough to impede Al Horford just powering his way through.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Craig. That 3 off the mark. Bogdanovich looking around. To the middle. 7-foot shot. That misses off the backboard. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Timeout. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Both teams will make substitutions. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Outside Tatum. Over to the left wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Harden scanning the floor. Outside, Jones. Pass to Leonard. To end the run. Leonard forces it through inside.
Toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we talk about Derek White. Doris, how impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
Doris, recently the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA representation since 1984. And yes, it's great for the city itself, but it's also a smart move by the NBA. You are tapping into an untouched market.
Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harden with it. He's picked up by White. Pass to Jones. Back to Leonard. Over Porzingis. Leonard, no luck. Celtics on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Stolen by Harden. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Celtics leading by 10. Pass to Porzingis. Over Leonard. Porzingis can't hit.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. And here's White. And White slams it in.
Derek White saying it's not just the big fellas who's got some hops. I can put it down. Yes, sir.
Here's Leonard. Porzingis with the rebound. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
26 seconds left in the first half. Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Clippers trail by 13. Now Harden. 5 points in the game. Good D by Holiday. It's White on the wing. 3 seconds left. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Boston Celtics riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Harden outside. Pass to Zubac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And talk about victors and guys who play to their strengths. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Back to Dunn. Tries again. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, Zubac knows his job, and that's to do the dirty work. Get into the offensive glass.
On the wing, Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. The deep three from Harden. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Harden's got 8 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
The three from Tatum. The three is drilled by Tatum.
But how about the answer from Jason Tatum? Say it with your chest, Jason.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Down by 15. Back to Leonard. Good. Kawhi working near the hoop.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
Out to White. This one for three. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. These Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts, with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, White. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Eubanks. And it's sent back by White.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
Clippers trailed by 13. Inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Harden outside. Los Angeles with another miss. Holiday left side. Right side Tatum. The wide open look here for Porzingis. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
When he needs to get into that mid-range bag, Kristaps Porzingis feels super comfortable.
And taken away by Brown. To the paint. The kick out to Tatum. Wide open look. Powell pulls it in.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. So both teams making some changes here. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Tatum on the wing. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 5. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
All right, folks, if you want a T-shirt, come on and make some noise.
And the Clippers making a switch here.
Ben Simmons. Derek Jones Jr.
Here's Tatum. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Clippers ball.
Clippers trailed by 15. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Pritchard. And another miss by Boston. And here are the Clippers now. Pass to Leonard. Oh, the strength of Leonard.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, Doris, no one has a bigger effect on a game than this great two-way player.
There's no question, Kevin, because of his length and savvy on the defensive end. He can swallow up individual offensive matchups. He's that good defensively. And then you think to his transition on the offensive end from a player who was a standstill shooter to now who you can run your offense through.
Harden outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 11.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Leonard with the bucket.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
The 3 from Tatum. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. It's Powell on the wing. Off target from 3-point range.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Back to Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Now here's Powell. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Powell's got it back down to single digits for the Clippers. Puts up a deep three. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Boston leading by 9. Outside Tatum. Pass to Craig. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Here's Coffey. Leonard with the ball. Jacks up a three. Al Horford with the rebound. Outside Tatum. Back to Craig. Pass to Horford. And Jones pulls it down. Clippers trail by 12. Dunn looking over the floor. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, how much do you appreciate Chris Dunn working hard inside to come away with these easy interior buckets?
Now Craig over Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Substitutions here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Harden. Horford with the rebound. Celtics leading by 10. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, DB, I imagine anyone could benefit from a veteran guy like Al Horford.
Boy, you just look at how younger guys on the team lean on Al. He guides them through any number of experiences. He's been a pro's pro from the moment he entered the league, and he's still having an impact with his defensive ability and range shooting.
Here's Coffey. Los Angeles with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Hauser. Off target at the rim. Clippers trail by 11. Harden's shot is good. And that's 13 points for James Harden.
Oh, my goodness. What an elusive move by James Harden. Not only the ability to put it on the deck, but the ability to make that shot. That's tough.
Leonard with the ball. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Up top Tatum. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
A floater, and Harden with the lay-in. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the teardrop floater, good night.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Let me hear you get loud for them.
Boston leading by 9. It's White on the wing. Second chance shot. And the layup good by Brown.
Now, Jaylen Brown's athleticism makes him a factor on the glass. Nice job getting those second chance points.
Harden draws the double. Outside, Jones. Back to Batum. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to White. In the corner. Tatum with it. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. To the left side wing. Here's Coffey. And another three for the Clippers.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Coffey can't get it to go.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Here's White. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Batum. And stolen by Tatum. A steal. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
Tatum looking around. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Clippers making a change here. 1:05 left here in the fourth quarter. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Here's Tatum. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands, yes, sir.
And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Pass to Harden. Releases from 15. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Brown with it. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And taken away by Brown. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Outside Tatum. There's the triple. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Foul charge to Boston. Derrick White. First personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6.
The line for 2. James
Harden hits them both. Swiped it away. Coffee. Porzingis with the block. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony. Doors.
I can watch that for hours. I be on them thunderstorms, y'all on them scattered showers. Look, a southern chick, she gotta be collard greens, cornbread, sitting properly. Yeah, I'm Hall of Fame and got it raining in my zone. Let's make arrangements for some live entertainment later on. I'm so rich, I'm clutching, I'm tougher than Jimmy Butler. Gotta see and double. You should double dribble, bounce that in my direction. I'm a champ, no game 7 in my section. I'm throwing hundreds, look at how they ballin'. I know she love it, love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning. Mamba in the garden. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning. Mamba in the garden. Rick Owens on the feet, I guess I'm Euro stepping high. Cooking, yeah, I'm chefing, I don't miss like Stephen now. In my section live, I say come here and she comply. Then proceed to throw it back on me, that throw me on my. She think I'm a layup, then she must not know about me. She think I'm the one, she must think that I'm Kyrie. Learn to shoot the tray, young, been had a J like take time. Falling that, then tallin' that, she think I'm 8'1". I'm a hooper to be honest, truly a baller, baby. I'm like Luka, I'm like Giannis, so you could Hall of Fame me. I'm so far from JV, I'm Kobe, I'm Mamba, baby. I 24/8, do what it take. Keep a full tank, all gas, no brakes. I'm throwing hundreds, look at how they ballin'. I know she love it, love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning. Mamba in the garden. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. Michael Jordan.
I'm Brian Anderson. At the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our reporter is Allie LaForce. It's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Pass to Fox. Duren with the rebound. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
And it's Fox missing. Cunningham with the ball. Fox picks him up. Oh, Fox with a steal. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Thank you for that, Allie. Hardaway, a good look. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one. Pass to Fox. Outside Barnes. Vassell, right side. Outside Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Vassell's shot is good.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got 6.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Fox. Into the lane. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
When the game starts to slow down for younger players, you know they're starting to feel confident about how they go about their business. Fox with a good decision there.
Here's Cunningham. And it's off from three-point range. Fox with the ball. Now guarded by Duren. Here's Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Trailing by 2. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is. And just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years. And it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Finding more and more ways as De'Aaron Fox to score the basketball. That time gets contact.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Now here's Ivy. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Fox for 3. The shot, no good. Pistons trail by 5. Pass to Cunningham. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And Cade getting up that time.
To the wing on the left. Here's Castle. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Here's Ivy. He's scoreless. Here's Cunningham. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, charging past the defense, and with that size, Cade able to get up and jam it down.
Pass to Castle. And here's Fox. Duren with the rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And Fox comes to help. Back to Cunningham. The putback. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 3. Three-pointer, Fox. Duren with the rebound.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And that one's good. Cunningham. Cunningham's got 14 points.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off?
Kicks it out to Barnes. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Ivy. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And it's Detroit with the ball. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Schroeder. And he buries his first look.
And Schroeder did not even have to think twice about that shot. This young man simply devours these chances inside.
Here's Johnson. Soft touch off the glass.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Schroeder. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Back after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Now here's Paul. Looking at lineups around the league, Graham, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Detroit with the ball. Following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Schroeder. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive. He's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
He hits the second from the line. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Sohan. Outside Johnson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
The competitiveness of Johnson, simply unmatched.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Paul with a steal. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it. Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Pistons. Thompson outside. Off target from outside.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Inside. Outside Paul. 6 to shoot. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
CP3 using his quickness there. Doesn't have the size, but we know he's got the will.
Back to Ivy. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. San Antonio leading. Here's Champagnie. Off target with the three. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. All right, Brent, what do you see in Isaiah Stewart's game?
Well, coming in, he's always been that junkyard dog mentality, right? Try to play physical, rebound, bump guys around. But there's a little bit more to Isaiah Stewart in the way that he can shoot the basketball, expanding his range and knocking down some three-pointers. So some flexibility and some creativity on the offensive end.
Nice D from Thompson.
The defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And here's Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Cade taking it in. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Cunningham's got 18.
This is such a great use of his ball handling skills and size as Cunningham makes a nice play.
Pass to Sohan. And stolen by Cunningham. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Paul. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Champagnie. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Champagnie's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's what Paul does best, giving his man a great scoring opportunity. That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Thompson's shot is off. Left side, Wembanyama. 19-footer. The rebound by Stewart.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Cunningham on the wing. 18 points for him. Rejected by Wembanyama. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. We've got 1:55 left in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Fox. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
How about Harrison Barnes playing with a little bit of flair out there?
Now here's Cunningham. Cunningham showing the D, no mercy.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
The three from Barnes. Pass to Fox. From behind the arc. Fox, that smooth lefty shot.
Well, Fox is feeling it right now. The quick release off the catch and shoot.
Cunningham drives in. It's stolen by Fox. And another fast break for San Antonio. The Spurs are running. Vassell's shot is good.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Pistons trail up by 7. Here's Cunningham. Down low, Cunningham.
Yeah, Cade, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
Here's San Antonio now. Pass to Castle. Back Back to Fox. Six on the shot clock. Fox gets it to go inside.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Here's Cunningham using his post moves to get the 2 points. Cunningham's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Spurs. They're up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pistons trail up by 5. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Fox with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Back to Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama double team. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Here's Cunningham. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Cunningham's got 26.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Missed inside. San Antonio leading by 3. Left side, Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Out to Fox. Now here's Wembanyama. The 3 is up. And De'Aaron Fox with the 3. Fox has got 15 points.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Pistons trail up by 6. It's Cunningham with a drive. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. San Antonio with the ball. Johnson with it. Now Thompson defending. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Fox. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. The confidence that Fox has shown in his shot has skyrocketed the last few years, Brent.
Yeah, the combination, BA, sometimes of you working on your 3 to gain confidence, but the coaching staff also telling you, go ahead and shoot that shot. I think those things have played out for De'Aaron Fox. Look, he can be streaky, but the fact that he's willing to take it is elevating his play.
San Antonio leading by 9. And stolen by Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. Cunningham outside. Out to Thompson. Now Cunningham. He's got 26. 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And again, the Pistons missing.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Fox. Oh, Fox! No stopping him!
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Cunningham outside to end the run, and he takes it up and lays it in. Cunningham's gotten 4 this quarter.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Duren. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Good on the 2nd one.
He's definitely part of the game that Fox wants to work on. These haven't been easy for him in the past.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Hardaway. Hardaway on the wing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo, Tim Hardaway Jr. up and at it that time.
Here's Castle. Kicks it out to Barnes. There's the 3. The shot comes out.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has. And hard work and the proper focus. This guy is capable of big, big things.
And he's good on the 2nd. And Brent, 2 of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Ausar and Amen Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Ausar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball. And just too good getting around the defender, as Paul is such a savvy player.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Detroit making a change here. Here's Paul. He has 6. Vassell outside. Pass to Paul. Back to Vassell. Now Wembanyama. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. That one on Harris. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And it's in there. Schroeder's got 8.
Well, you don't want to body him up. He's just too fast as Schroeder's able to get it done.
Outside Johnson. Outside Paul. Second shot opportunity. Banked it in off the glass. Paul's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Up again. Ooh, Wemby! The putback!
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Pass to Duren. Harris outside. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. San Antonio leading by 10. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Paul. The rebound by Detroit.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Shot's good by Schroeder. He's got 10. Outside Johnson. Duren with a steal. And here's Schroeder outside. And so the San Antonio Spurs finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. San Antonio with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Johnson. Fires from deep. They get it back. Johnson on the wing. Outside Paul. Wembanyama with it. Shot clock at 5. Spurs need to get one up here. Vassell. And the 3 off target. Pistons trail up by 8. Here's Schroeder. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Chris Paul.
I'm never quite sure what Schroeder is going to do there. Fantastic at forcing the D to hit him while he was shooting that one.
And San Antonio making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Holland with a rebound. Ivy, right side. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, what a feed from Ivy. These are the type of passes you love seeing from him.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. And the three-pointer goes. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Schroeder finds some deceptive ways to make you foul him. Someone who can nail some shots despite getting hit on the way up.
To the paint. Back to Fox. Pass to Castle. And here's Fox. With the crossover. Not going to go that time. Ivy with the defensive effort. Beasley, that's good.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Outside Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Fox has got 11 in the second half.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Time to check in with Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Baseline try. Here's Cunningham. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Castle. Fox outside. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And here's Cunningham. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Fox. And Ivy pulls it down. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Stewart. Rebounded by Johnson. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged. Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Let's go. Look at those moves.
Pistons trail by 10. Here's Cunningham. Shot goes. Cunningham with the grit.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Wembanyama down low. Fox outside. No good on the triple. It's stolen by Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's Cunningham. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Free throw's good for Fox. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside for Wembanyama. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Duren.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Here's Cunningham. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Outside Johnson. San Antonio again can't hit. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 10-point game. Lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got 37. San Antonio with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Fox. A ferocious throwdown by Fox.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
Here's Cunningham. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Cunningham's got 39.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Spurs lead by 10.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Spurs.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Victor Wembanyama.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. To the inside. And the dunk by Duren.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Cunningham. And a nice finish on the layup. Cunningham's got 43 points. Here's San Antonio now. And now we've got an intentional foul. He hits the first one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game. And the Pistons call time here. They're trailing by 8. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
This is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
19 seconds left in the fourth. The rebound by the Spurs. Pass to Champagny. From deep, Wembanyama. That shot is off. So we see the Spurs get the win here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes.